Hey little Kyle, don't you cry. I am you from a superhero time. I know you once were wild. I know you liked... that's all I have for lyrics. That's all I have for lyrics so far. Also, I'm trying to decide whether or not I should just sing as, like... Because the way I imagine it, the original song, Danny Don't You Know, it's him talking to himself when he was a kid and a fucking nerd, even though he's still a fucking nerd. I love you, Danny. You're great. Game Grumps are fantastic. Point is, and I guess that's Ninja Sex Party more than Game Grumps. He's in both. Shut up. Stop judging me. Point is, Kyle parody version. Point is, trying to decide, number one, do I sing it in like just a regular style voice, or do I go for the Kyle? Little Kyle, don't you know? And it's like the issue is then, because it's supposed to be him as an adult, but Kyle is a little baby kitty. So you gotta be like, do I do him as his adult Super Kyle version, or do I do it as that but still with the Kyle voice? It's a difficult struggle. Also, I only have like the first 3 lyrics. Also, I can't make a music video. Also, I can't sing. Also, it's very possible that halfway through that song, I'm going to just completely flip it on its head and turn it into something completely differently. And if you know anything about Grisai, you know exactly what the fuck I'm going to turn it into, because why would I not do that? Point is, feedback on the comments below, please. Tell me all about it. Give me an encore. I really want to do that, though. I think that'd be so much fun to do a fucking... The thing is, too, is... That's not that character's name. His name isn't Kyle. That's my favorite thing about it is I've completely turned Kitty Meow into a completely different fucking thing. If you've ever seen Grisai, Kitty Meow is just a fucking cat. Is just a random cat. And yet I have turned that into a superhero cat named Kyle, who talks a lot like this. And he's kind of a sassy know-it-all. He'd like to tell you all about how he does it with the do. And I'm a superhero with a sidekick named Wonder Clarence, who never actually appears on screen. And I've just decided is a white cat in a cape and a little domino mask. And what the fuck is my life now? Answer me. What time travel shenanigans happened to make this be my life? What world line have we entered? Also, this is not Steins Gate talk. Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is... Am I recording? Thank fuck. Hey, hi, ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon L. Shook. This is Steins Gate episode 15, and that right there is a best. I see her. Okay, I see some legs. I see some bike shorts. Don't do that. That's a bad look. I mean, I'd do it in a heartbeat. Her. Point is, I fucking adore Suzuha. Anyway, yeah. So what happened last episode? I'm glad you asked. Super Kyle. I'm so sorry for that intro. But yeah, no, what happened last episode? Suzuha's a fucking time traveler. Like, again, it's one of those things where, like, I figured that out. I knew something was up. And that's made the most fucking sense. That being said, there are things that I didn't figure out. And I actually this is one of the first times I kind of really want to pull up the comments, because there was actually a fair, decent little bit of, discussion. And I appreciated it a lot. Like, the thing is, too, I was talking, I believe it was Ruben in the comments. Shoutouts to you, good sir, and or madam, but probably not madam, though I'm not here to judge. You do you, sir and or madam. Again, willing to bet on sir on this one. Mostly because everyone in my entire fucking audience is a dude. Except for like 2 people. Anyway, yeah. it was talking about just the Suzuha being a time traveler thing. And, like, again, that made sense to me. I pretty much figured that part out as much. Or at least, like, there was obviously something very up with that, and that would make the most amount of sense. The thing I didn't get in the slightest, though, was the John Teeter thing. I didn't think about that for a fucking second. It was like, even pointed out a couple times, like, there was a little bit, even some hints towards it, but yeah, no, I didn't notice that at all in the slightest. Both he and, who else was the one who mentioned it? Oh, shit, that's a big-ass name. Frejador. McDole. I'll call you McDole, because that's a great fucking name. Both of them went on to talk a little bit about Mocha as well. And basically, it came down to the thing I did want to talk about just a little bit is, while I do talk about, in the last one, I did talk a lot about my opinions in regards to justifying her actions, understanding her actions, and just her in general. There was something that Mr. McDole did mention. I cannot express to you how much I love that fucking name, especially if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Anyway, point is, we were talking about it, and for me, he brought up the idea of it does get a little more complicated when you factor in the time travel aspect, because if Okabe and Kurisu and Suzuha, or however many, whoever, whatever needs to happen, if they go back in time and stop Mocha from ever having done it in the first place, it becomes, it's weird because it becomes more complicated, but it also doesn't. It becomes so much simpler as well. Because at that point, if she does not kill Mayuri, I can't judge her the same way because she didn't do it. And you would say, well, but she did. She fucking didn't, though. Not that Mocha. She never did it. She may have thought about it, and I can't judge someone for thinking something fucked up. I've thought all kinds of fucked up things. Everyone on Earth has. You ever just walk down the street and be like, oh, what would happen if you got hit by a fucking car? That'd be fucked up. Doesn't mean I need to go to prison because I'm thinking about someone dying. They're just fucking dying in my head for some reason. They don't. They're cool. Hi. And then you leave. But like, I don't know, it's one of those things where like, I can't judge her in the same way if they go back in time, because that is not the same Mocha. I can judge the fuck out of a Mocha that commits to doing it. As soon as Mayuri dies, that Mocha is fucked for me. There is no justification. But if you stop her from before she does that, and obviously stop time itself, that's another thing. Can't judge her for what time does to her, I think. Unless it's all inherently based on the idea that she killed her first, and now it has to, I don't know, it's a complicated thing. But yeah, for me, it's, if they go back and do that, it's not fair for me to judge her that same way. Don't get me wrong, there's still that resentment and that emotional undertone, and that's the thing is, when you throw time travel in a mix, emotions get really complicated. Because you fundamentally can't judge the world the same way as other people do, because you know things that other people don't. You've experienced things that other people haven't. It doesn't matter how many times she kills Mayuri, as fucked up as that sounds, it doesn't matter how many times she kills Mayuri if in that version she didn't, because that means she didn't. That person is not guilty of anything. I don't know, maybe guilty of some shit, but she's not guilty of that. And it's something that I was thinking about, but I never said, and I appreciate Mr. McDole. Mr. McDole. Can I pronounce it like that from now on? You just became my favorite person in the comments ever. Sorry, Ruben. I know I was just talking about you. But now, your name hurts my head to think of. It's not as easy to make McDole. Point is, thank you guys both for talking to me in the comments about it, because I thought it was very interesting, and I appreciate you guys prompting the discussion, because it's very difficult for me to bring it up on my own a lot of the time. It's one of the reasons why I'm not good at, like, I was never good with the review cap, and why I'm arguably pretty bad when it comes to outros and stuff. at least in comparison to intros, because I have nothing prompting it. And like that's why a lot of the times in intros, like this one right now, I will go on to talk a little bit extra about other stuff that happens. Why I always do the what happened last time, and usually at least talk about it a little bit. Is because I have something to prompt me. When I can answer, oh my god, when I'm answering off of someone, it's a lot easier than me trying to just fucking, what the fuck do I talk about? Because those are two things. The Suzuha thing and fucking the complicatedness of going back in time and changing Moeka, things that I was thinking about, but I didn't know how to fucking bring up. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to get there. But you know, I appreciate that you guys pulled that out, because those are two things that are definitely worth talking about, and I appreciate it a lot. Anyway, this is such a fucking long intro. It didn't help that I sang a fucking song in the beginning. Anyway, point is, yeah, there's that. What else do I have to go over quickly before we get started and seeing more of Suzuha being literally the greatest? It's such a struggle, dude. Fucking Kurisu's god tier as well. It really is. Like, again, Suzuha is my favorite, but Kurisu is like a smidge behind her. Mayuri's a bit farther back, but I still adore her to death. I don't want anything to happen to her, and she must be protected. She's just not like, I want to marry you kind of person. It's a different angle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, dude? Tell me, dude. Anyway. Yeah, so there's that. The other thing is we just hit 400 subscribers. Fucking which is dope. So we will be doing Suraduri Children here very, very shortly. Again, I believe we're going to be doing the dub on that one, because I have heard many a good thing about it, and I am interested in checking it out with me brain box. I did the big update and thank you video, which is the longest one by a metric mile. I don't know what that means. That's not a thing, actually, now that I think about it. Point is that it's a fucking huge video going over everything. But yeah, there's that. In that, I also talk about how I'm going to do a little poll to decide how we're going to handle Sub and Dump versus the other few shows, like Hyoka and... was it Hyoka and Your Lie in April? I don't really have any particular... I don't have any feelings towards either. I don't know anything about either the sub or dub versions. Erased, I only know that a specific VA... Sheremy Lee, is in that as well, and if I don't know if you could fucking tell, but I adore her. Yeah, so that is a thing pointing me in the direction of dub for Erased, but I don't know anything about it other than that, so maybe that's my leaning towards that. So that might be one of those ones where I'm like, well, maybe I see what you guys think, but maybe I want to go this way. Maybe, we'll see. Modic Magica, though, there's no way I can make that fucking choice, because the dub cast is goddamn fantastic. Everyone in it, from what I understand, is people that I fucking love. The also issue with that is, though, is the one VA I knew about from Modica that was in the sub is one of my all-time favorites, always and forever, and the voice of my favorite fucking character, always and forever. So there's that. Yeah, so that one I'm 100% going to leave up to the audience, because I cannot make that choice. Like, yo, you guys want me to watch something that overall I think I'm going to enjoy a lot, or just the one that you guys want to see me fucking implode the second she starts talking? Probably both, but we'll see. Anyways, there's that. And I don't know about Aramanga Sensei. I need to look that up after I finish this. If it has a dub, then I will throw it on the list. If it does not, well, then fuck you. We're going to do sub. And if it only has a dub, that'd be really weird, because that's not what dub means. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, there's that. And I think that's all I have to say. I think we can actually fucking finally get started on this shit. I guess in that other video, I did also briefly mention really quickly, and I mentioned in the Discord as well, I stumbled across on the YouTube space a random thumbnail that had a picture that looked like it was from Steins Gate, that I need to clarify it was 100% art. It was not like, oh, it wasn't like a screenshot or nothing. Or if it is, that's a funky looking fucking screenshot. And also, it doesn't look like anything that would make sense in the confines of the story. But also, I'm saying, I can't actually be certain that it's not a spoiler and not just someone's weird fucked up headcanon. I don't know. I'm just saying it is possible I got spoiled on something. It is also possible that I literally just ran into some weird ass art. Point is, if that is the case, what the serious fuck happens in the show? Point is, we'll see. Anyway, we're gonna watch this though, because I'm so fucking excited to get more fucking Suzuha in my life. Please treat her well, always and forever. Do not let her ever turn to the bad guy side. Don't ever let me not have a reason to love her. Always protect her and give me more adorable smiles and incredibly attractive hurriedness. Yes, please. Thank you. We're going to get started here in 3. As soon as my back... This is the longest fucking intro on the goddamn planet. I am so fucking sorry. 3, 2, 1, go. I just felt I had a lot to say with the Moeka thing. She's a goddamn time wizard. Knew there was a fucking reason I loved her so much. It's because we're both time wizards, obviously. We've discussed this. I don't know if you guys realize this yet, but I am, in fact, a wizard of time. Doctor Who, get the fuck out of here. Who is what exactly I ask about you, good sir? Ma'am. Wait. It is a ma'am at this point, isn't it? Shit. I don't watch Doctor Who. I do know... My fucking boy was Doctor Who for a while from fucking Genlock, and I'm so mad I haven't gotten episode 3 out, but I accidentally fucking deleted half of the goddamn video. I'm so fucking infuriated about that, especially since episode 3 was the shit. I'm mad, man. Point is, David Tennant's the shit. He's arguably by far my favorite fucking character in that show. Dr. Will is awesome. This is not that show. What am I talking about? I mean, as far as... At least they got the mad scientist thing in common. Okay, I'm sorry. I got my prerequisite Steins Gate dance in. Y'all better be keeping up with that shit. I'm watching you. You can't prove that I'm not. Also, can we talk about... Because this is another one of the things I've been thinking about forever. What was CERN's response to this show and or game? Was like, why are we the bad guys? Why would they do it? Guys, do you realize how much shitty mail we got? We don't kill people. Damn. Jesus. You got like a badass Lara Croft look to you right now, and I fucking love it. Also, don't die. I know you don't because you're here, but still, don't do it anyway. Damn. Okay, I missed the exact date that she mentioned, but I was thinking back on it. And this was another one of those things that I was thinking about, but I never actually mentioned. What would be the possibility? Again, I need to look back at what the dates are, both for the show and proper. And for that, she's not like one of their kids, is she? Because that's a bit later in the future, so... I fucking love both of you. All three of you guys are the shit. But anyway, you know, it's just something I was thinking about. Because Because she's talked about her father a few times now. But I don't know what... Maybe that's a dumb thing to think. I don't know. I'm probably fucking stupid. But this is why I don't make theories, ever. Shit. I see. One man's freedom fire is another terrorist. I think fucking Batman broke in here earlier today. Don't you fucking dare leave. I love you too much. Don't you dare leave me. So I do find it interesting because she does keep talking about how Kurisu is supposed to be like a spy or a traitor or whatnot. There's a small part of me that's like, is that a possibility? Or was that a thing and then it got changed? Or somehow or something? Or is her info just fucked up? I don't know, dude. I don't know shit. I'm stupid. So I don't theorize. Baby girl. Oh no. Fucking love Okabe. I'm happy to say, as long as these three keep up, these are easily making it all kinds of high up on my fucking bests list. Together, man. One of you is great. Two of you together, it's the best of all of the things. You want to take those grappling hooks? Those are probably expensive. It's gotta be at least like $15. I would argue that's still crashing. But... damn it. It's a fucking issue. What's up, squad? That's not how that works, sweetheart. Yeah. We want you to live. You're just the sweetest of peas. fucking love these people, dude. Darrow, you protect her. You're a big strong man. You can pull this off. Shit. It's getting later, yeah. And if you have to go back again before then, that's gonna be... that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, so jump back to when they first get it so they can jump back even farther. You gotta save your friends, man. I think I understood that correctly. Yeah, y'all got some shit to talk about. I see what you've done there. You took this very well. So shoutouts to Suzuha for being willing to jump right into it with this. Suppose her coming back as a time travel in the first place would be important that she does that right. It's pretty fucking important. Fucking love Daru. Love them all so much. Except for Ferris and Moaka, but I mean, we've established that. Aww. Aww. Looks a lot like the fucking Pokemon League fucking logo for whatever reason. At least in my head it does. That's to save her. Save all of them, always and forever. They must all live happily forever after. Again, there's definitely got to be more to her dad's situation, even if it's not like one of them, because again, that might not make a ton of sense. I'm not the only one who's thinking this. When I specifically said that too, I was thinking either Daru or Okabe. But that's mostly because the hair color for Daru. Or Okabe, because fucking Okabe. Don't you dare do that to me. Bitch, stop. No, it was a quarter of a second. You don't. It's not enough to justify the tear. Shit. Can't make my favorites cry like that, man. Shoutouts to him for being the fucking realist, too, in that little conversation. You got a little fucking spy camera? Oh. That lighting is so fucking weird. What's up, baby girl? What's up, buddy? Everything good, my dude? Right. Please tell me he gets like a bitchin' goatee in the future. You got a point. But she probably looked up to you pretty hard. Oh, what the fuck are you people looking for? Hello. Dude, I think. Yes. Yes. No, why there was any debate in my mind. Oh, that's completely unnecessary on so many levels. Yes. Oh, God. That reminds me, I went to lunch out with my grandparents and baby brother the other day. That is way too close to some shit that actually happened, and I'm... Oh, no. Oh, that hurts me on several levels. Right, it's 2010. Okay. Aww. Oh. Oh. You unbelievably innocent little muffin. God damn it. You look like me when I just try to normally exist. It wouldn't hurt. What is up? I just spit everywhere, damn it. That's right, bitch. You was whipping out some cool, crazy shit in the last episode. I seen it. It was adorable. This music is way too fucking upbeat. Actually really reminds me of Kato Shoujo music. There's one in particular. I can't remember what the song is called, though. Shoutouts, by the way. Squad up there. Number one, I'm disappointed in you, but also, I approve. Jesus Christ. Also, oh my God, your face. It was adorable. Again, it's hinting at shit that maybe I'm less wrong than I think I am. Is my boy Daddy Daru? If so, that makes that weird, but funny, but weird. You can't blame him though. That would be like a Luke Skywalker fucking Leia thing. You just don't know. I can imagine, dude. I bet you've probably been missing out on a lot of fun. You better fucking stay. Don't you go. Don't you do that to me. I love you too much. I fucking loved this episode. And I don't get me wrong, it's because there's so much fucking Suzuha in it. But like, I don't know, I really liked this. Yeah, there's just a lot of Show's fucking awesome, dude. I'm still pissed about the previous few episodes worth of stuff. I'd just like to point that out. But still, God, I love it. I'm so glad that we're not... Because this is the thing that I was honestly really worried about. Because everyone kept talking about through the entire thing, like, oh, just wait till Steins Gate really begins. And I'm like, you guys, there was a worry because everyone was talking about, like, the first half was going to be something that, like, oh, we didn't like because it did. And it's like, that wasn't for me because I loved the first half. I love these fucking characters. I'm into slow shit. I'm into slow, character-driven shit. And I'm just really glad that while shit has definitely picked up the fucking pace and gotten exponentially fucking weirder, it isn't losing that. And that was something I was legitimately really worried about. I don't know necessarily why, because with his... Again, people adore this show for very, very good reason. Don't. But you know, it's just for whatever reason, I'm just gonna stop watching the endings to these. I'm gonna do it. Also, I'm gonna fucking stab myself in the nose. Apparently, not even because I'm worried, just because I don't need to. I'm gonna watch the next episode. You know, I fucking will, bitch. I'm going next time. But point is, like, I was legitimately a little worried about that because I know that again, while I am 100% a slow dialogue driven person. Like, again, some of my favorite stuff is just people standing around and talking. It's why I don't have any problem with things like visual novels and fucking why I fucking love like fucking Kevin Smith movies as much as I'd. Admittedly, the newer ones are significantly less stand around and talky and more fucking weird. Shoutouts to him though. I mean, you do what you want to do what makes you happy. That's what really matters. But like, it's why I like that kind of shit, because though I like that kind of, it works for me. And then you take something like this, and again, I was just worried that it was gonna lose a little bit of that in exchange for the picking up of the pace and all that. And I'm glad to see that didn't happen. I'm glad to see that I'm still like, oh shit, this new one is my favorite episode, even though it's like it's probably tied with all the other ones. It's just they're all that fucking good. I don't know. It was just something I was worried about, because everyone had. It seemed like everyone didn't enjoy the first part as much, and I was worried that meant we were going to lose that in exchange for something else that people would be more into, I guess is what I'm saying. And I don't know, I'm glad that isn't the case. I need to get this off my fucking, I cannot look at that anymore. It's just upsetting to me. I don't know why. I should be like, oh yeah, but I'm not. I'm like, it's just, I don't like the look of it. It looks bothersome and concerning. It's concerning. Concern. She is a spy. How many times can I snap? Sorry, that's right in your guys' fucking ears. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, I'm actually glad that I got to talk a lot. I'm sure I missed more because of it. And that's the one problem about the dub, is I don't have subtitles, or reliable subtitles. That was the one thing I really liked about Makia, is I could watch it with the dub and the subtitles matched perfectly, so I could read and hear at the same time. And I'm like, fucking hey, this is perfect. More shit like that. I need more accurate, I need more dub-based subtitles is what I need, so that I can do both. That shit's nice. As far as I remember, this doesn't have that. Probably means it's less accurate, but also I don't give a shit. As long as it gets the main point across, that's the big thing. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I'm definitely intrigued. Again, all my theories are definitely stupid, but like, I don't know. It's just interesting to think about. And again, I adore Suzuha, so she interests me a ton. Her backstory and her potential. Again, it seemed. Again, I was thinking Daru at first, most of all, but it was 100% because of the hair, because they have both similarly floofy hair, and they have the same, or roughly around the same color hair. I don't know. That was the original thought. I don't know if any of it's true. If it is, don't fucking spoil it, but I don't think you guys would. You guys are good about that shit. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's interesting to think about. And I do feel a little bit better that it seemed like the show was starting to kind of potentially nudge towards that idea and question it in a way itself too. So maybe I'm not as dumb as I think. I'm definitely as dumb as I think, but and it's real bad because I think I'm real dumb. Yeah, no, it's just fuck, I don't have anything else to say. I said everything I wanted to say. It was cool. Again, thank you guys to the people who were super talkative in the comments last episode and gave me a chance to talk. I'm sorry for the incredibly long intro because of it, but I do appreciate the chance to talk. I fucking love this episode. I adore this show. I think it is very, very likely that it will be way the fuck up there in my favorites. I have no doubt that it's going to be all the goddamn way up there. Is it going to be my favorite? I don't know. I need to get around to rewatching Frank's again so I can get a better, grasp on that in comparison to new shows that I've seen and stuff like that. But it's got to be way the fuck up there. Yeah. Also, I know how blasphemous that sounds. It's a personal preference thing, guys. I'm sorry. I know everyone fucking hates that show, but I'm sorry. I really, really loved it. Anyway, yeah, I appreciate it though. You guys watching and talking and all that, and I'll see you guys next week. I'm glad I managed to get this one out. I'm worried I'm not going to be able to get Psycho out. which would really, really suck. And I also wouldn't want to trade Grisaya either. It really depends. Hopefully I'll have a chance to record tomorrow. I really screwed myself with not setting the alarm yesterday. But I hopefully will be good. As I mentioned before, Maiden Abyss and Konosuba and hopefully Surrendering Children will all be starting next week, which is a lot, but it is what it is. Also, I expect the channel's going to fucking implode because that'll also be the last episode of Kaguya. It's going to be such a fucking ridiculous week. I just realized that. It'll be the last episode of Kaguya, hopefully the first episode of those 3, and hopefully the start of Root and Grisaya. That's a fucking ridiculous week. Yeah. And I don't know what, like, extra, just continued episodes of, like, Psychono, this, and Bunny Girl and such are going to be like, so I don't... Fucking ridiculous. Anyway, thank you guys, though. I will catch you guys next week. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, give it some love. Pretty, pretty please. That means the world to pretty, pretty me's. I'm ugly. That does not work. You know who isn't, though? Suzuha. Is there Suzuha figures? There's gotta be, right? Oh, I fucking need one. I know there's gotta be Kurisu ones, but, like, is there Suzuha? Please, tell me. Because I gotta think about that. That's a serious right there. That's a serious. That's a big ooh right there. What am I doing? This is where the recording. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go. Just got the cutest. The cutest.